Oh my, what's up? What's up? I'm here. I know I didn't come on last night. I know it's a little out of whack, but scheduling conflicts have kind of gotten me kind of off lately, and but I'm here. I won't be with you guys long, but I am here for the Big Time Show podcast. Ain't nothing changed. I'm here. It ain't no hiding. I'm easy to find. I'm here. What's going on, good people? I hope that you guys will share for this podcast on today. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm not looking at you guys. Why I'm looking now. I think I've shared enough. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Big Time Show podcast that is being heard live right now as we speak on Podbean. That's being seen live right now on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. I'm not on Instagram today. I'm not set up because I'm not in my home. Actually, I'm here in my office at the church. Hey, Auntie Evelyn, my auntie's here. In my office here at the church, and I didn't bring my usual stuff with me, so we're just doing it this way as of now. Welcome to the Big Time Show podcast, everybody. Well, I don't want to talk about but just a couple of things today. That's it, just a couple, because I have to do Bible study tonight. Yeah, I have Bible study on tonight, and I have to. I'm already prepared, of course, but I got to get there, and Bible study starts at 7. But I will know that I will not be able to do the show later tonight when I get home, and then I will not be able to do it tomorrow as well. And then the show will be Saturday at 3 o'clock. So I figured I better come on now and say something to you guys. Really ain't had the chance to talk about the loss by now. I'm pretty much over it. I've been moving. Let me see who on here. Tommy, what's up? I see my Fred is on here. Derek Watson, what's up, Newt? Uh, and whoever else is watching me by now. Let me see where everybody is. Let me see. I got one on Twitch. Okay. Hello, Twitch, whoever that is that's watching me there. On the Big Time Show page, there's two of you that are watching as of now. Then on my personal page, I guess you guys are there. Listen, I don't want to talk about but two things today. That's all pretty much the time that I have. If you were with me on my post-game show, I was very blunt about it. There are no excuses. We just got our brains kicked in by Denver. We got punched in the mouth, and we couldn't get up off the floor. Uh, it's just that simple. We lost easily. However, if you've been watching the Cowboys this week or listening to all the press conferences, if you've been listening to the press conferences and our coaches who have been talking, you will notice a small pattern that I believe that the fan base is split on. I believe that we're split on a few things. Number one is that it was immediately put out that Terrence Steele will be staying at left tackle. That's the major thing. Uh, I don't know. Uh, Terrence Steele will be at left tackle. Mr. Lyle Collins will be at right tackle. Now, I'm concerned, and the reason why I'm concerned is because I saw something last week that's not going to work too well. Hopefully, Terrence Steele will pick it up this week, and hopefully he, will play much better because, from my view, he was horrible on last Sunday. He got whipped, and the coaching staff didn't do anything to help him. and he needed help. He was slow. He cannot handle the speed that came on his side. He just couldn't handle it, and if you can't handle it, you just can't handle it. I just think he's a little bit too slow for those type pass rushers. We know that's the case because Dak was running for his life all day Sunday. The pressure came from his way all day Sunday. He never could get settled. He had no type of rhythm. He was running for his life. He got sacked. He got hit. He got hit more in that one game than he has in a while, other than when he got hurt. And that was a one-shot deal when he got hurt. But he hadn't seen that, and it's been a while since he got attacked like that. And the reason why is because Terrence Steele, bottom line, couldn't block anybody. That's just the truth. I'm concerned this Sunday. I'm concerned. I am. That the line, it's obvious why we talk about the defense and why we talk about our skill positions, why we talk about everything else. The bottom line with us, and looks like it always have been this way. If our offensive line is not intact, we're not the same football team. We're just not. And I think that stands, really for any football team. But when you have the type of line that we had previous to Tyron Smith getting hurt, what it tells you is that we need Tyron Smith bad because we couldn't block anybody. There was pressure coming from everywhere. Collins, not from everywhere, primarily on Steele's side. And so we have got to find a way to hopefully Steele, the bottom line, hopefully he has his stuff together. Hopefully he's ready. It's really the bottom line. Hopefully he's ready to go. That's what I'm hoping for. If not, we're gonna struggle against the Atlanta Falcons. Do I think we're gonna win? Yes. But we're gonna struggle. It's not gonna look nothing like what we used to, at least this year. We gotta have it. Steele is a tremendous key coming up. He has to play better. The coaching staff has to help him out. If that means we need to put the tight end on his side, that means that we need to chip with the running back, whatever the case may be. One thing is for certain, and I don't know who Atlanta's, I haven't had a chance to look at them yet, really, to be honest with you. But I don't know who their go-to guy is or defensively, who their sacking guy is. I don't even know. But as of last week, I'm skeptical about Terrence Steele going one-on-one with anybody. I'm just saying. I've seen enough. And you put that on top of what last year was and how he played, which he was getting beat last year. Now, I know some want to say, well, what about this year? He's had a great year so far. He has. From the right tackle position, he has. He's had a great year. He's been dominant, actually, from the right tackle position, the right tackle. But on the left tackle, that's a whole total different world. Not that he hadn't played because he was signed as a swing tackle before. So he's played the position. It looks as if he's just not as effective as he is on the right side. So I'm skeptical about Terrence Steele. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Yeah, I bet you did, Mario, but unfortunately for you, you missed out on all the other games. Yeah, I bet you did, Mario. I just wanted to have you watch all the other games, though. But we have played more than one game. You know that, right? Okay. Yeah, I figured that. You didn't want to watch the other ones, though, right? Okay. That's what I thought. So I'm worried about Terrence Steele. I'm worried about that. The second thing is, and this is the biggest one, the cover came off. I'm not going to say fully exposure. I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is that if you've been following me, and you have been watching me, you will know that I said that it's incredibly hard to really gauge our defense, even though we know we've played better, but we really don't know if we're what we're thinking we are. And if you remember, I said the reason why is because I still had a question mark on our run defense. I said we haven't been really tested, and the reason why we haven't been really tested is because in our wins we've been blowing people out so much that it takes away the running game because they were so far behind that they had to try to play catch up. If you're down 20 points at the end of the third quarter or right at the end of the third quarter going to the fourth, you're not trying to run the ball. So that nobody was running against us because our offense was clicking. And I've always said what happens, number one, when the offense is not clicking. And then number two, most importantly, what would happen if somebody finally tested us running the football? Well, Sunday, we got it. We got the answers. The offense was not clicking, and Denver ran the football. What happened? Well, the bottom line is this. At the end of the going into the fourth quarter, we were down 30-0. The offense obviously wasn't clicking. We don't have no points on the board. And good Lord, Denver just ran over us like it wasn't nothing. What's up, Mike? I see you. So the question is becoming, okay, why did they run the ball so well? And I'm sitting here telling you guys that this just didn't start happening. This has been a 4 to 5 year problem. I'm serious. This has been a 4 to 5 year problem with us against the run. The truth is, we have not stopped anybody on the run. That everybody does the same thing. Whatever the year is, whatever the new personnel comes in, we still have not figured out our problem. We haven't. That is running up the middle. They want to run it. Of course, they can get outside too, but running straight up the gut, we have not figured that out yet. We haven't. They ran the ball at will against us. And I don't really know if you can fix it, to be honest with you. I don't know if you can really. You got the same players, scheme wise, you probably can, do a few things, but we don't have a big guy, up the middle that's going to stuff it. Bohanna, most of you that love Bohanna's a rookie. Yeah, he's big and all that, but he's a rookie. He's not quite ready yet. OC is big, but OC is quick, but he's not gigantic. You know what I'm saying? Not for no 350-pound guard. It is what it is. Brent is hurt. Tristan Hill's not back. Gallimore's not there. So we're playing with Watkins and and OC. Hey, and they got ran over. It's just the bottom line. They got ran over. So the reason why it happened is because Denver exposed or brought up a game plan that we just haven't seen because we were ripping people apart. And they were so far behind. They had to pass the ball. Took the running game completely out. And I'm here to tell you, we getting ready to see all this again until we stop it. Atlanta is going to try to do the same thing. Mike Davis is their running back. I forgot who the backup is, but Cordell Patterson can run the football as well. Even though they got him lined up everywhere, primarily the receiver position, he's very dangerous. They're going to run the football. We're about to find out from here on out. We're about to find out from here on out what can we do. Can we not let people run for 200 yards against us? Can we allow a team not to run for 150 yards? Can we keep a team under 100 yards? Everybody's you have to do says if you can stop the offense, which I'm gonna get into that in a second, hold us down. Then obviously you can control the clock, which is what the Broncos did. The time possession battle was not even close. It was lopsided, seesaw, wasn't even close. We have to find a way to stop the run. I don't care who. I mean, we got to find a way. Now, I will admit we got some players that are out that would help out without a doubt. D Law would help out against the run tremendously. Neville Gallimore, once he finally comes back, will help out. But, those guys are, a little ways away. Tristan Hill supposedly is very close to coming back. It'd be interesting to see how he does. But we got to have something because if not, as you can see by Mario here. What's up, Kel? As you can see by Mario, looking at our schedule and putting out all the teams. But the bottom line is all these teams that you see in the chat box, they're going to try to run the football. We better figure it out real quick. If not, things are about to get real interesting. Very interesting. It really is. Because the teams that you see on the right, and Mario put up, all of these teams with the exception of the Chiefs, the Falcons also, but I got to feel the Falcons going to try to do it. The Chiefs also. The Chiefs don't like to run the football. Everybody else run it. The Saints run it. The Raiders run the football. We know Washington runs it. The Giants run it. We're about to find out. Now, it puts a lot of pressure on offense to do what they've been doing because offense have been playing flawless football. I ain't going to say flawless, but it's scoring a whole lot until last week, of course. But we shouldn't have to depend on the offense to score 30, 35 points every week for us to win. That's not going to happen every week. The defense has to do better as far as stopping the run. If not, we're about to have a shootout type games coming up, like we had a couple years ago, where we'll score 35 points, but the other team score 36. You know what I'm saying? This is what's getting ready to happen. We don't shut this thing down quick. So the guys supposed to have attitude. If you've been listening to them, a lot of attitude. Hey, Kev, you're right. If you're thinking that's gonna happen again, you just a cowboy hater. That's just bottom line. There's no team, and I'm gonna get into this in just a second. That performance that you saw Sunday was just a bad game. You throw that in the books. That's not gonna happen. Now, these guys are irritated. They're ticked off, and I believe you're gonna see them show up on Sunday. I'll get into all that prediction stuff on Saturday, but I know they're gonna come out with some fire in their belly. Because that's all you're hearing this week. That's all you're seeing. Curse. I heard Curse interview this morning. These guys are locked in. They ready to play right now. So I don't expect that type of performance from the defense again. I guarantee that. Now, there's a story that's out, and I'm closing here. There's a story that is out that said that the Cowboys offense, there's a blueprint. Gene Jock Taylor of the Dallas Morning News put out an article that the Denver Broncos coach Vic Fangio uh, said that he devised some type of scheme to shut the all Kellen Moore offense down. You know, all that kind of stuff, and he figured it out. He dropped. They got all the pressure with the front four, dropped one man back, and made it hard for Dak. Let's just be honest, y'all. Dak just missed some throws that he just wasn't in rhythm in. I mean, he missed two bombs that you usually make those plays. We would have been talking a whole different way if you would have overthrown CD one time, he overthrew Cooper one time, I believe. Come on now. Let's just not act like Denver's defense is the 85 Bears. Give me a break. He just missed a couple throws. He's a little rusty. I'm quite sure that he won't be as rusty this week. But there is no blueprint to stop the Dallas Cowboys offense. Now, Mario, if you still on here, I know you're a hater. Please understand, there is no blueprint that can stop the Dallas Cowboys offense. It's too much to handle. Please also understand we were dropping balls. I mean, come on now. We stop ourselves. Nobody can stop this offense. It's too much. It's just too much. The only thing that can stop us are two things: lack of execution and injuries. We got a mixture of both of them last week. Lack of execution and injuries. We need Tyron Smith back. We don't need him this week. Let him heal up. However long it takes, just let him heal up. We just have to suffer with, whatever we got to do. I need him healthy as much as possible. We have to, no question, execute. You can't be dropping balls. We drop about 2 or 3 easy ones, big plays in the game. Just drop it. That's not going to happen often. There is no blueprint to stop the Dallas Cowboy offense. No blueprint. None. I'm still saying, but y'all were down 30-0. No, I don't care. I don't care. I've seen enough. We cannot be stopped. Well, the Broncos stopped you. No, well, partially, yes. And we stopped ourselves a lot, too. That's not going to happen often, y'all. Okay? It's not. I expect on Saturday, the Dallas Cowboys will be an upset football team ready to play on this Sunday. I believe we're gonna come back. I believe we're gonna handle the Falcons, and then everybody will stop all this yip. When the Cowboys lose, it's national news. That's all you saw. Nobody don't want to talk about Buffalo losing to Jacksonville though. That was the biggest upset this week. Nobody ain't saying nothing about that. Everybody want to talk about the Cowboys. Everybody want to talk about the Dallas Cowboys losing. Everybody want to say it. Man, please. Everything will be back to normal this Sunday. And you haters know it too. Oh, here comes another hater. Eddie Woods right there. See? Here come the haters. They want to shine. See, these are people that I ain't heard from all year. See what I'm saying? Here they come. If I stayed on here if I stayed on here another hour and a half, all of them will come out from under the rocks. They've been quiet all year. I ain't saying nothing about their team because I could care less about their team. I ain't saying nothing. The 49er fans, I'm going to crank up a little bit though. The 49er fans were so happy. I got about 5 or 6 of them just so happy. But they forgot they were playing a little bit later on than what we were. They forgot they played the 3 o'clock game. I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all know what happened. They got quiet. They got quiet after that. I ain't heard nothing from the 49er fans. They so worried about us. They ain't worried about themselves. They watch us more than they watch the game. They game. Huh? There's a couple of them on here right now. They go Eddie Woods. He won. Mario. They know. He say it doesn't happen until November and December. Well, we're in November. Guess what? We 0-1. Can't deny that. We 0-1. So far, y'all prediction is true. We 0-1 in November. Not worried about it. We will be in the playoffs. We will be the NFC. We will win our division. We will have a home playoff game. Your team will not. What you talking about? What you talking about? That's one thing about the 49er fans. The 49er fans, they seem to be over with. You know, once they see it over with, they know it's over with, they whole concentration go to the Dallas Cowboys. It's kind of like the Pittsburgh Steelers fans, too. It's the same thing. I don't say nothing about nobody's team. I can care less. I'm concerned about one team only. My team. That's it. I might get more viewers and views if I start acting the way I used to act. Start talking about everybody. Start talking about you Steeler fans like I used to, you 49er fans. I let y'all try to come over here. Y'all worry about it. Seems like to me, y'all kind of hush when your team get their brains kicked in. Loud when the Cowboys win. Can't find y'all when y'all team lose. I can't find you. Where y'all at? Who the 40? Who y'all get y'all brain kicked in for? Eddie, we're not gonna be 7-9. So you're hoping and wishing. We're not gonna be 7-9. See? Oh yes, Shane, perfect analysis. Perfect. I'm gonna put your comment there because it's the truth. Eddie Woods, you ain't talking about nothing. We 7-9 won't win the division this year. We're gonna win about 10, 11 games, so you ain't talking about that. Bishop, we do have a problem when Tyron Smith goes out and mess up our entire old line. We have to get that fixed immediately. I agree 100%, Shane, but with who? Tyron Smiths don't grow on trees. And Steele, I said it earlier, if you just getting here, Steele has one more week to do something because right now he 0 for 1 in his performance. Ty Nitschke, or whatever his last name is also the backup tackle. Ain't nobody like Tyron Smith. He's a walking Hall of Famer. Tyron Smith is. Those guys can't be replaced. So I don't know. They said they're gonna roll out Steele again at left tackle, and Mr. Collins will be at right tackle. So we walking in with the same line. The only thing we do is hope that that he's right. That Steele is ready to play. You know, that's the only thing we hope for. Now, here's my question. How long do you let it go before you have to make an immediate decision? Because you're trying to get my quarterback killed. If he can't block his blind side, Dak is going to take a shot sooner or later. It's going to put him in trouble. It might put him out. I'm just saying. You can't, how long? It's kind of like the Connor Williams experiment that's been going on for the last 3 years or 4 years. Connor Williams been getting destroyed for dang near half of a decade. And you will not change and put nobody in at the left guard position when you know he's not doing right. When you know you had people on the team that were better than Connor Williams, you still tried to make $1 out of 15 cents and put Connor Williams in the game. So the mentality of the Cowboys is we're going to prove everybody wrong. We are going to play him there. We are going to we're going to play Connor Williams regardless. We don't care if Sulafulo is better. We don't care if Connor McGovern is better. We're going to try to make this work and prove everybody wrong. So, based off that, common sense tells you that they are going to make $1 out of 15 cents with Steele playing left tackle. That's what they're going to do. The only question is, at what price? Dak took some shots last week, constantly. He was on the run. Look, we don't have to worry about his knee. We don't have to worry about his knee. The way he was running for his life, we know his knee is fine now. If you wanted to know if Dak Prescott is fine, last week showed you his knee is fine. He ran for his life. He ran for his life. Dak is fine. But you have to protect the blind side. Still didn't do it. And you're going to get him a quarterback hurt. I'm just saying. The answer, Shane, though, is for Tyron Smith to get healthy. Maybe he's obviously sitting out this week. Hopefully the following week. Hopefully he's right. I mean, he had bone spurs. You know, nobody said the severity of it. He's not going to require surgery. The answer to his problem is rest. How much rest? We don't know. But we're talking about Tyron Smith. So, you know, we're fortunate the games that he have played. Because if you've been following me, you already know how I feel about Tyron Smith. We know that he can't stay healthy at all. We already know that. He never stays healthy. So if he missed just 1, 2, 3 games, you know, that's a good year for him. So we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We're fine. We'll say, not saying you win 7 games. I'm saying 7 games will win your division. Nobody's in your division. Well, that ain't my fault. What the Cowboys got to do with that? We played our game. We beat everybody. What they got to do with us? Who cares? What they got to do with us? What everybody else schedule is? We line up every Sunday. So far, everybody lined up against us. With the exception of 2 teams, we beat them. On the road, at home, whatever else. We ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't my fault we can beat the Chargers and they can't. It ain't our fault. Not our fault. I can care less. We're going to win 10, 11 games. All these teams that Mario put up early, some of them games, we're going to beat them all. Yeah. We are. We're going to beat them all. Yeah. We're going to beat the Falcons this week. So Mario put everybody up. Kansas City, you know, they having a rough time right now. That's going to be an interesting game. Thanksgiving is the Raiders. We're going to beat the Raiders. We got to play the Saints. Trevor Siemian is going to be in trouble. The Washington football team, always a tough game. I'm not going to put many predictions on that. Then we're going to beat the Giants and Philadelphia. So it ain't our fault we going to win 12 games, 10 to 12 games. It ain't our fault. I care less what the Washington do. It ain't our fault. All right? This offense cannot be stopped. Last week was just a crazy, crazy week. Watch this week. I guarantee you it's going to be a problem for the Falcons. Just watch what I'm telling you. All right? All right. I have to do Bible study tonight, which again is, Shane said, to be honest, last week was a lack of effort. Cowboys were reading the headlines of the paper. Well, I don't know about that. That might have a little bit to it. Maybe they were a little bit too relaxed, but I am also going to say this. When you go for it on fourth down and you don't make it, it sucks the air out the building. It gives the defensive team that stops you, it fires up a whole team. That's if you do it just one time. You can't deny that. That fires up a whole team easily. But then you do it twice. It sucks up the whole air of the building. The crowd is shut down. The defense is fired up again. The offense is fired up with them. Now you create momentum, and we all know whatever sport it is. Once momentum starts, it's kind of hard to shut it down. I think that's a big one. So to coaching decisions, which what we've talked about all year long with coaching decisions by Mike McCarthy. Why don't you kick the field goal? Why don't you punt the football? Instead, and then remember what that second fourth down conversion was, or tried to get it at least. They did it on the opposite end. We were in their territory. So you get a ball to them in a short field. I think we went 0 for 4. You come on now. That if you play football, you know. If you watch football, you know momentum is big. If you play basketball, it's kind of like when Steph Curry hits his first two shots. Look out. You know what's about to happen. You know he's gonna be riding the momentum. He's gonna do a heat check shot. He's gonna nail that one. And before you know it, Curry done rolled up at least 25 points in 7 to 8 minutes. Momentum. Once the crowd get into it, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, AT&T Stadium was quiet. I mean, other than the Broncos fans. They were fired up. I don't care who you are. As I said on the other night, there's a difference between arrogance and confidence. I know McCarthy has confidence in his team, but it's also a little bit arrogant and borderline disrespectful. That you're on your other end while you're in my territory, you don't even think we can stop you. You know. Am I concerned about our kicking game this week? We got a new kicker. Yes. Depending on who the kicker is. Is it Mayer? Did we bring Mayer back? If it's Mayer, please keep in mind he got cut. There was a reason why he got cut. Because he wasn't making kicks. So, you know, I'm concerned about it, but what else can we do? The kicker got contracted the COVID-19 virus. What else can we do? We got to get somebody. We got to get somebody. So, hey, just got to go to work. Oh, we didn't bring back. I thought he was on the list for the tryout. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, he coming off the street. So we go ahead and play good offense, we ain't gonna have to worry about this. All you have to worry about kicking extra points. If we play good offense, we should be able to do something. So, but I am concerned, though, Shane. I am. I'm very concerned. I'm more concerned about Terrence Steele, though. That's my. If Terrence Steele can't block on the side, whatever we planning to do is null and void. If we can't block, I know everybody can say that, but if Dak Prescott has to run for his life, and if he's taking some unnecessary shots, things gonna get a little hairy. I don't want Cooper Rush, even though he played a great game the other week, a good game at least. I don't want this season turning over into the hands of Cooper Rush for the next 6-7 weeks. I don't want that. The way you do that is we got to block somebody. That's what we need to be worried about. Scheme wise, if Terrence Steele is getting beat, please put the tight end on that side. Please chip a running back out. Do something. Just don't let Steele go one-on-one like they were doing Sunday. I mean, how many times do you want your quarterback to be running for his life? How many times do he got to get hit before you finally figure out you got to do something different? It's kind of like that game. Y'all remember that game 4-5 years ago when it was in Atlanta, and that dude got about 6 sacks because they let the dude go one-on-one. Left tackle, they ain't try to get him. Know what I'm saying? This is coaching, man. If your guy's getting whipped, help him. It's simple. Hopefully we'll see something Sunday. Hopefully. All right, guys, I appreciate you hanging with me. Thank you guys for hanging. This is just a show. I apologize for my doing it this time. This is not my regular time. But as I told you, if you listen, my son has football practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays now at 6 o'clock. So of course I was supposed to go on at 7 or 7:30. It just be real tough on me to get back and doing this time. So I had to sneak this one in. Even though I didn't like the time, I had to sneak this in. I have to go inside at 7 o'clock. I have to do Bible study on tonight. And so, of course, I'm going to have to shut this off. Even though I'm already ready to roll with Bible study, I still need my little private time to go ahead and get ready for that at 7 o'clock. So this will be it for tonight. I will see you guys on this Saturday, however, at 3 o'clock as we talk more about the Atlanta Falcons on this Saturday at 3 o'clock. I appreciate you. Listen, if you want to become a patron of the show. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got somebody on here. Who is this? This is 100-yard chemist, who obviously is a Cowboy hater. And he says the Dallas fan, the same can be said about the opposing team. I'm just reading his comments. I wasn't looking when he was talking, but he's here now. He says Dallas isn't that good. Okay. They will just be an upset football team. Buffalo has historically sucked, so that means you must be talking about. But certainly you didn't think Jacksonville was going to beat Buffalo. Now, give me a break. Man, you have a level of love for Dallas I can't understand. Well, I've been that way since 1977, so I guess you wouldn't understand. Uh, you don't have to directly talk about other teams, but your indirect insults are Jedi level. Well, obviously you haven't been listening to me, but if you go and listen to my catalog or other stuff, you will notice I really don't even talk about no other football team. That was a conversation actually between my friend of 30 plus years, who's a diehard 49er fan. And we talk to each other like that. I don't bring that to podcasts. So that's proper context. So that's how we talk. But since he jumped on my podcast, I decided to talk a little trash like that. But I usually don't. But since you didn't know that, I'm going to leave you alone because you don't know me too well. But it's all good. Obviously, when the Cowboys win Sunday, 100-yard chemist, I guarantee you I probably will not hear from you anymore. Really, just that simple. I won't hear from you anymore if you still here. I appreciate you guys. I will see you Saturday at 3 o'clock. Join in. If you're on Podbean, you can be a patron by pushing that red button there. I would appreciate it if you consider supporting the podcast. If you are on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, Twitch, you can become a member by looking at that screen there. There it is. the Big Time Show 3.supercast.tech. You can become a patron of this show or a supporter of the show and support the podcast. If you decide to do that, I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. If not, hey, just keep listening. I would appreciate you guys. Just keep hanging with me. Hey, Bruce, I appreciate you popping in. I'm getting ready to go, man. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I'll see you guys this Saturday at 3 p.m. as we go ahead and get ready for the Atlanta Falcons and get ready to take them guys out. We're a ticked off football team. And personally, I love it. I love it. I love us playing. You play better when you're ticked off. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. I know the truth. You play better. It locks you in. You get focused. You don't want to get slapped in the face. But we got slapped in the face Sunday. Now you got to come back out. And you ticked off. I love it. I'm expecting a great performance Sunday. That's me. The only question mark I got is Terrence Steele. That's my only question mark. That's it. And our run defense. You all right, Bruce? I'll sum it up for you. I'm concerned about my two topics. I'm concerned about Terrence Steele. I'm concerned about our run defense up the middle, not the edges. We haven't stopped nobody running the football really in the last 4 to 5 years. The reason why it's been hidden this year is because we've been ripping people apart so easily that by the time we get to the fourth quarter, a team is down almost 20 points, and it completely eliminates the running game. So we made you one-dimensional. But all that's dependent on how well our offense is playing. My problem with Steele is Dak Prescott took way too many shots Sunday, and he was running for his life. Shane said, I believe Gal will play Sunday. I would do too, which makes the offense even more dangerous. The offense is not the problem. We know how to play without Tyron Smith. We've scored 30-plus points regularly without Tyron Smith. But God, we're a different football team when Tyron Smith plays. We're a total different team. So I'm not worried about. Well, yes, Zeke has some type of knee issue. Obviously, it's good enough to keep him in the game. However, if you've been watching Zeke, you notice that he's just not. You can tell he's laboring, which is not good. He's not. It's not good. Maybe he needs to sit out and rest. I've been wanting to see Corey Clement play in the first place. That's our third running back. For those that don't know, I believe Pollard and Clement can get the job done. I think they ought to rest Zeke until his knee gets whatever. Every time he gets tackled, he's limping off the field. His knee is hurt. And he's not as explosive. He's not breaking any tackles. Now that run he had against Minnesota when he busted through 4 tackles, that was the best play. Prior to that, he didn't do nothing. And he really didn't do nothing Sunday. So we need to be smart. If you're sitting Tyron Smith, you might need to consider sitting Ezekiel Elliott as well. That's just me. Pollard and Clement can get the job done. All right? I'm gone, y'all. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging with me. I will see you Saturday at the one and only. Well, y'all know how we go. Come on, put your hands together. This is the Big Time Show.